Hello everyone, welcome to round 3 of the Improved Production New South Wales Championship. Not long after the Yokohama Nationals, we've got a massive field of entrants. A one-day, day-night epic here at Sydney Motorsport Park. Combined unders and overs heats and individual finals, all in the one day. Let's check out the action. On board with Stephen Engel in his Evo, that is Kurt McCreadie on pole, bogged it down. Engel blasts away. That's Ben Alge in his Nissan. Moving into first spot, that is Stig Richards. So it's overs 1, 2 and 3 as we go through turn 1, but not for long. There is McCreadie with the number 1 under 2 litre on the door of his Nissan. Looks like that is Brendan Wan Lum coming to the side of the track. We're hearing maybe a motor issue. Hopefully he can get that car back out for the rest of the day. Single day event here at Sydney Motorsport Park, and we'll be racing under lights later in the day. Alge moving out to a sizable lead. Of course, he's an over 2 litre car and McCreadie is in an under 2 litre car. These two very evenly matched. In fact, McCreadie actually had the wood on the whole field by about 0.6 of a second this morning. That's Wayne Twist in his BMW. He's come all the way from Victoria, so welcome to Wayne and thanks for joining IPRA New South Wales this weekend. David Haynes and Graham Shea in a battle there as well. Rest of the field streaming through. Alge eking out a bit more of a lead. That's Bob Jowett, Charlie Viola and Matthew Burks in a very tight battle there. Beautiful RX-7 and Mark Harwer as well. On board now with Burks lining up Viola, coming through the 4-5 complex. All front wheel drive cars, all reasonably light and a lot of power output in these little motors. Good run up the hill there from young Burks. He lines up Charlie side by side, hard into the braking zone before they turn left to go up to Corporate Hill. Looks like he's got it done. Great move there from young Burks. And that's Mick Ricketts, of course, in the Pulsar. Graham Bomb giving chase in his Civic. Great job too from Campbell Smythe, been doing a great job in 2023, chasing down May and Reddy and the Midas BMW, one of our sponsors, of course, in IPRA New South Wales for 2023. Of course, joining Ravenol Australia, Picture Partners, DBA, Competition Parts, Yokohama and Bringit Digital, and not forgetting, of course, V-Sport. That's David Vincent in a white BMW smoking a tyre through the hairpin as they come around to the final complex. Back into the pack, Haynes and Reddy fighting hard in the overs division. Smythe still a watching brief, throws it down the outside. The smaller, lighter car, much better on the brakes. But the bigger cars will have the wood on him down this short straightaway. Alge and McCreadie, the battle tightens up at the front. Kurt edging closer. Every point is critical in his chase for a multiple championship win. Had a tough first round, which has put him on the back foot, but he is doing everything he can to get back to the front of the field. Alge and McCreadie fighting hard into the final complex. All battle of the newcomers here. That's Bevan Tanner aboard his Commodore. He's come over from production cars, and big welcome to him. And that's Aaron Giantini, of course, had some great success in his debut year in IPRA New South Wales aboard his Civic. Front battle now, tightening right up. That's Alge getting onto the back of McCreadie as the race winds down. Engel, a lonely third spot there, being chased hard by Stig Richards in his RX-7. Burks, a watching brief behind. And as the flag drops in the under 2 litre category, Kurt McCreadie will take the win from Matthew Burks and Rob Jowett will come in third spot. And as we flick to the overs category, Ben Alge will take it from Stephen Engel and Stig Richards. We're here at round 3 of IPRA New South Wales for 2023. I am standing with 3 of the Lamors. All of you guys are racing today. Well, most of you guys are still racing today. Good to see you out, Phil. We haven't seen you for a while. What's been going on?
Well, I blew the motor up at the end of 2020 and it took 18 months to sort that out. So we're still sort of learning the new motor and sorting a few teething issues out, but it's going well otherwise. Yeah.
And enjoying being back?
Yes, yeah, I wish I was faster, but that's every racing driver's wish, isn't it?
Well, this guy's fast, but reliability seems to be an issue again. Is Matthew and is Phil giving you a bit of grief about the reliability of the Renault?
Not really, but then again, I help them with their cars all the time, so I don't know whether it's me or the car sort of thing. So, it is what it is sort of thing. Unfortunately, I've been doing it a long time and it's motor racing.
I reckon he was brave picking a French car.
Well, and you've picked a Swedish car, so what's going on with that?
Yeah, well, it's a Volvo, so it doesn't break. So I think I've done 16, 17 races and finished 16 of them, so I can't complain. I'm happy.
So how does the Christmas party go with you? Is there a bit of bench racing that goes on at those events?
No, we're pretty good. Matthew tries to bag me out, but as I said to him, after you've won a few championships, I'll then talk to you. So, yeah, we'll take it to that. But between Philip and myself, we've been doing it a long time, and it's just, it's a family affair. It really is, and I enjoy this part of it, the three of us being here together sort of thing, so it's cool.
Do you pass on any tips to the young fella?
Only until he started beating me.
Yeah, I found that as well. My young bloke started to beat me, and that was the end of it. So that's a wrap from the Lamour camp. Let's get back to the racing. Race 2 combined field for the IPRA New South Wales 2023 Championship. We're on board with yours truly, aboard a loaner Hyundai i30N. Got some serious poke coming from midway through the back of the field. We go to the front now where all the action is. Ben Alge again jumping to an early lead. Engel has got the wood over Kurt McCready to take second. Rest of the field coming through here. Nice and tight, but nice and tidy for the IPRA New South Wales pack. Alge has really good early race pace in these events. On board again with young Matthew Burke's big dive there on Bob Jowett. Ricketing around there and does the job. He's done a couple of hot passes down at that part of the track. Good drive up the hill. Alge getting away. Engel really over the back of McCready. But again, it's the overs and unders battle. Engel is actually really wanting to chase down Alge for the win. Teammates there, picture partners, car of Charlie Viola being chased by Nick Ricketts. And that's Tim Molesworth in the Celica coming through frame. Craig Wildrich on the back of May and Reddy. Molesworth in hot pursuit. Stream down into this hairpin rear drive. BMW's got the drive out, as does the rear drive Escort. The front wheel drive of Molesworth hanging on the back for dear life. Back through the pack. Front wheel drive battle. The teammates neck and neck there. We'll have to see who gets over the top at the end of the race. Giantini chasing Graham Baum hard there in the Civic EG pairing. Shad Hassan hunting down our Victorian interloper Wayne Twist, hoping to get over the top. And again, Smythe giving the overs all the trouble in the world in that big braking zone into the hairpin. Flipping back to the front now. Alge easing away over McCready, both with comfortable leads in their respective categories. Just tightening up a little bit here. Matthew Wildridge now attacking the RX-7 of Graham Shea. On board now with Wildridge in the in-car. We haven't seen this before. Excellent view from inside the Escort. Gets it turned in. Oh, he might have gone a little wide. Where's Shea? Might be on the inside here on the run-up over Corporate Hill. Old track surface here, a little bit slipperier, and the pair negotiate it really well. A little oversteer there from Wildridge in the Escort. Shea gets the job done. Well done. Little smoke coming out of one of the cars ahead. Hawa attacking David Vincent there. Right up on the back of Wildridge as well. Really getting this RX-7 singing. More tight battles here. This is Matt Wildridge again, and Graham Shea puts it down the inside, gives Graham no option, takes the spot away. And they're still at it. Shea back in front. So this is again a battle of the overs and the unders, the strengths and weaknesses of both cars. Look at these guys going for it. Fantastic racing. On board now, again with Wildridge. Coming over the hill, he's on the outside there. That's not a passing opportunity. Shea is going to hold the car there and give Wildridge no opportunity. These guys are tied together with a string. And Wildridge just pushes a little wide, a little too hard in his pursuit of the RX-7. So we go back to the front of the field. It looks like Algie has the wood over McCready. Engel holding on to third spot. And as we go to the category results, Ben Algie from Stephen Engel and Stig Richards another fine third position. And as we flip to the unders, Kurt McCready, of course, takes the win from Matthew Burks, and Bob Jowett comes home third again. Bevan Tanner, mate, welcome to IPRA New South Wales. This looks like a production car.
Yeah, it is. It's 2004 VY that I've been running in New South Wales production cars up until today. It's its first run in IPRA. So, yeah, we thought we'd bring it out and have a play.
What was the idea behind that?
Wanted to go a bit faster and have a bit more freedom with the car, really. So that's what we've done. We put a bigger camshaft in it, and yeah, she's making 40 more kilowatts at the back tyres than what it used to. So yeah, it's going good.
Nice one. How are you finding the guys to race with?
The club's been awesome. Like, everyone's been welcoming. It's been really good. So everyone gives racing room, and yeah, it's been really good so far.
Excellent, mate. Now you're saying too that this might not be the only Commodore we see from you guys.
Yeah, I do have a VZ sitting at home as well that is currently a shell. There is nothing in it. There's not even a wire left in it. So it will probably get built up to come out and play as well.
Fantastic, mate. Well, welcome to the category. So good to have you here, and best of luck.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks very much.
So after a couple of years of interviewing everybody in the IPRA New South Wales field, well, it's time for me to say something kind of half interesting about myself. My name's Tim Robson. This is my loaner car for the weekend, and there is a bit of a story behind it. I'm racing the over 2 litre championship this year, and I'm waiting for a new car to be built. In the meantime, I actually managed to blow my old car up at IPRA Nationals only a few weeks ago. Given that the championship means every race counts towards your total score, I really needed to get out for this round. What really impressed me was the camaraderie and the spirit of the IPRA New South Wales field that rallied around and suggested a load of cars that I could get behind the wheel of. And I've ended up with this machine here. It's actually raced in IPRA New South Wales before in our invitational class. It belongs to an expert in the Hyundai field, a guy called Jeff Fear, and I'd just like a big shout out for Jeff for lending me his little baby here. What it means is I get to go around and score at knock on wood, we score at every single race on the round 3 weekend, which means I'm in the hunt at the end of the year for the 2023 overall title. It just goes to show that the spirit of IPRA New South Wales is alive. Even this morning, this car wouldn't start. So I was bolted in. I'd never driven this car before other than to back it off the trailer. No idea what I was doing. I must have had 6 people around the car helping me get it going to get out to qualify. So if you're thinking about a series to go racing in, you don't want to damage your car, you've got a pride and joy that you want to do a little bit of fun competition with, I cannot recommend improved production enough. As we move into nightfall here at Sydney Motorsport Park, what a view at the front of Stephen Engel's Evo. We go back to individual heats. This is the over 2 litres. Great start there from the Evo, but the Algie Nissan rounds him up through turn 1. So it's pure over 2 litre category racing here as the field comes through turn 3. Beautiful evening here at Sydney Motorsport Park. If you haven't tried night racing here, it's an absolute bucket list, an amazing experience. Algie headlights ablaze. Stephen Engel in that Evo, he's had that wound up all year, doing a great job. And Stig Richards doing a similarly good job in his RX-7. Mayan Reddy and David Vincent rejoin the battle. They've been at it all year, this pair. Great job by both drivers. At the end of the first lap, Reddy broken away a little bit. We may have lost Vincent back. No, he's back there a little bit, smoking a lot there from one of the tyres. As we watch Graham Shea attacking the field as well. Stig Richards, more consistency from the RX-7, done a great job all year and on for a great result at the end of the 2023 season. Shad Hassan giving Wayne Twist a bit of a hurry up before Wayne makes the long trip back to Victoria. Haynes putting the move on Graham Shea. These two have been tied by string all weekend as well. Big Commodore making short work of the rotary powered cars coming through the field. Bernalgi, a commanding lead over Steve Engel as the race winds down. Stig Richards will take home a fine third spot and a great result for his overall championship. And after 3 rounds, Bernalgi claims the lead in the over 2 litre category of the 2023 championship. Steve Engel in second place and Stig Richards jumps up to third. On board with the last race, under 2 litres, under lights. Bad start there for Matthew Burks, unusual. The rest of the field are swamping him through turn 1. Wow, he's gone back 4 or 5 spots right out of the gate. Big battle there. Charlie Viola slides down the inside. Looks like Craig Woolridge around on the outside. He's really got a lot of work to do. That's Kurt McCready going very, very wide. Jowett taking advantage and claiming the first spot. He hasn't seen this for a while. Accomplished racer, but McCready has had it all his own way. But Jowett knows how to win and knows how to lead, and he'll do his best to stay in front. Burks has the job ahead of him. He's behind the picture partner pairing there. That's Mick Ricketts and Charlie Viola fighting hard ahead of him, hoping to sweep through, pick up the pieces. These guys don't race for sheep stations. They are on it every lap, every corner. Jowett holding out our number 1, Kurt McCready, doing a fantastic job. Got the bit between his teeth, charging off into the night here at Sydney Motorsport Park. McCready has slid through for the lead. Looks like he's got the job done at turn 1. Busy times through turn 2 here. Burks lining up on Ricketts, trying to get a couple of spots further up the field. Viola has moved up into a good third spot. Great for his championship aspirations in the under 2 litre class. On board again with Burks. Mick Ricketts now chasing Graham Bomb. And again, young Burks, he loves this particular part of the track. He's going to try on the outside here, but it looks like Ricketts throwing it down the inside of Bomb. Burks is going to make advantage as well. Great move there. Very opportunistic. Well done. Jowett is not letting the green Nissan go. He is right on the back bumper. This is great to see. Jowett really going for it on Kurt McCready. Doesn't want to let him have it all his own way. Ricketts runs very wide. Gives Burks a free pass. Matt Dwyer, Aaron Giantini in a great battle here as well, with Tim Molesworth leading the trio coming through the 4-5 complex. Great battles going on here. Dwyer leaning hard on Giantini as they come through the hairpin there. Fantastic battles here. Burks now, after that terrible start, has lined up Charlie Viola. See if he can get onto the podium for tonight's final race. Viola looks for every single point he can in his quest for an overall under 2 litre victory. The two battling hard. It's going to be a hard pass on the outside of turn 3 there, but Burks uses it, sweeps through on turn 4. Fantastic racing between the two. Molesworth back on the inside of Dwyer there, takes back 7th place. But again, these two fighting tooth and nail as the race winds down. Not a bumper laid on any car in anywhere in the field. Great racing from the IPRA New South Wales crowd. Molesworth looks like he's got the legs. Dwyer covers him off as we come towards the end of the race. McCready has broken away from Jowett there, and he'll take the win in the under 2 litre category, with Matthew Burks a fine third after a tough start. And as we wrap up round 3, Matthew Burks moves into the lead of the 2023 championship for under 2 litres, just a handful of points in front of Charlie Viola, with Kurt McCready breathing down their neck in third spot.